It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and we've got the undisputed game of the week. It's the Buccaneers and the reigning AFC champs, and it comes your way next.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, there's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's taken down but able to slip across the third. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll look to throw here. He completes this to Russell Gage. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Russell Gage hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're at the halfway point of the season, Charles. 8-0. What a great start. Clearly a Super Bowl contender, if not the outright favorite, through 2 months to win the whole thing.
Well, there aren't too many bad things you can say right now because this team is playing pretty well. They've had a couple of injuries. That could play them down the stretch. But their intensity doesn't waver. I think the road to the Super Bowl is going to go through them in the playoffs. And if you're on their road, things could be bumpy for you. I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws. Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help. I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense. The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week. 20 carries, 131 yards, and also the score. 10 touchdowns on the season for him, and I don't know whether these goals are written down. I don't know whether they're discussed amongst the team, but I do know this. Every guy who touches the ball as a ball carrier thinks 10 touchdowns is a nice round goal to try and reach in a season. Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call. You might get a PI call at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll set up to throw. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
They'll look to throw again. He completes it to Beckham. Touchdown! Odell Beckham. His second. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. The Bucs. Offense set to begin their next possession.
And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's going to let it go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this 1st half. So we've reached halftime in a wild 1st half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again, everyone.
Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where you see the final score there. Deontay Johnson, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they trail in that one to the visiting Las Vegas Raiders. Devontae Adams, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Alvin Kamara, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in the first half for Tampa Bay. And our statistician may need a vacation after this one's said and done. What a first half they had throwing the football. Over 300 yards passing already. Meanwhile, for the Bengals.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. And he'll be stopped right around where he would.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Rolling to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They're going to look to throw. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. Touchdown! Leonard Fournette, his 2nd touchdown of the game, getting him 12 on the season.
And the Bucs take the opening kickoff.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Fournette with a carry on first down, but he's not going anywhere as he's brought down well behind the line of scrimmage.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on play.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 3 quarters have come and gone. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 2. Rolling to his right. And some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is caught by Evans. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And his throw here's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet. These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Back to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This is something. You got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the move to his left. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second and 3. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his target, Beckham. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bucs, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati,